Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and we are playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And well, first of all, this is not the American version of Symphony of the Night. This is actually the Japanese translated version, the one that comes within the game, the Dracula X Chronicles. And I gotta say, it's kind of strange that you have to find the game within the game itself, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it had to work for your games, I guess. But, I gotta say, the overall game of Dracula X Chronicles was pretty interesting. The fact that you can actually have 3 games in one. And, I mean, considering Symphony of the Night is a pretty lengthy game, I'm just kind of surprised you're able to fit all that in a single UMD for the PSP. And, well, I mean, of course, originally I was debating whether to do the American or the Japanese version, but I decided to settle for the Japanese version because of some slightly added content, I guess you can call it that. I guess technically, if you want a little bit more added content, you go with the Sega Saturn version, but of course I don't have that. Although, granted, I guess I could emulate it, find another emulator that does Sega Saturn games, if I really wanted to do that. But I just kind of find out it'd be more work. And I'm also kind of hoping that I'm not going to get much trouble out of this. I really don't know. I haven't really done too much testing on this game. I mean, not like when I was doing Rondo of Blood. I was trying to do a lot of things to get it working on this emulator. Unfortunately, with Rondo of Blood, I ended up having to use a completely different emulator, finding the iOS files. It was just a huge hassle just to try to play the game and record it. So, I don't know. I'm hoping I'm not going to get too much issues out of this. I guess worst case scenarios, I would just have to go back to the American version. Alright, so enter name. Well, I guess granted I could also play this game too with Richter and Maria. And who knows, maybe I might go back and just do a quick speed run for both of the other characters. Alright, I'm going to just go with my initials here. Actually, depending on the name, you can actually get a couple of cheats added into it, like, I don't know the codes per se, but I know one of them allows you for the axe armor, and then there's another one that allows for 99 luck, like, you can max out your luck stat at the cost of your hit points and your MP, pretty much making it like a hard mode for the game, since there really isn't any. Alright. Final stage, Bloodlines. Yeah, so it's kind of strange. The first thing you do is going back to play the final stage of the last game. So I guess if you ever play Rondo of Blood, yeah, this might be familiar. Of course, when I first played this, I never played Rondo of Blood. I mean, really, hardly anyone's ever played Rondo of Blood since it never really had an actual international appearance at the time. I guess technically at the time the closest was the Dracula X game for the Super Nintendo, which that one was just a really watered down version. But this is supposed to be the final stage, so having Richter Belmont go off to face Dracula once and for all. Again. Let's see if I remember some of the moves. Yeah, Richter here controls a lot differently than the Rondo of Blood. I mean, he's a lot more agile and more skillful. Let's just go with that. Let's see. Also trying to make sure I've locked the frame rate. I wanted to do this at 60 frames per second. I mean, granted, it would probably still upload the video at 30 frames, but I wanted to play it at 60 frames for see if I can get it a little bit more smoother. But trying to do it at 60 frames, it just gets a little bit sporadic, unfortunately. So I just ended up locking it at 30, which it's fine. I mean, I think that's how it was on the original PlayStation at 30 frames. I just had to get used to going back to 30 frames. Let's see. Got that. Got the dash attack. I can dangle the whip all around. Slide. I think I can do like a slide kick. Like a backflip kick, let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Hidden staircase, like always, should be here. Yep. Let's see. Backflip. Yeah, so pretty much the same moves. You know, you know, actually, if Richter had these moves on Rondo of Blood, it would have been a whole lot easier every time. Seriously. Firebrand, Dark Shield, Moonrod. You know, I'm kind of wondering, why do we have all these weapons when we're playing as Richter? It's not like he uses them anyway. And it's not like it really matters if we get them or not. Or does it? I really don't know. Alright, so... just collecting some hearts. Actually, I'm going to try to see if I can do this without using anything. If I could just bypass everything. The thing is, if you manage to do well and get a perfect win against Dracula, it actually can slightly improve your stats when you play as Alucard. I mean, I'm just saying.
Dracula, die now and leave this world. You'll never belong here.
But this world invited
Okay, Dracula sounds pretty good.
your own kind
Actually, sounds almost the same.
with praise and tribute.
Tribute? You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom,
I just can't stand Richter's new voice.
or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy. You're nothing but a blight on men.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not used to that voice, man.
Kind, a cesspit of hatred and lies.
I mean, obviously they're using the same voice acting from the Dracula X Chronicles, but it's just not quite the same. Let's see if I can just do this without getting hit. If I can win without getting hit, I can get Alucard an additional 5 hit points. If I can. Also, I think I get a bonus if we don't use any of your sub-weapons. Okay. Try to go for this. Okay, doing pretty good. Try not to get hit. Okay. Man, this is so much easier compared to Rondo of Blood. Okay. It's almost there. I'm getting a little bit cautious, but... oh, that was close. Okay, he's gonna do his attack again. Almost there, man. Almost there. Ah, come on, one more hit. Oh, actually, probably shouldn't have killed him this close. Oh. Ah, damn it. Damn you, Dracula. I wanted to get that bonus points. Oh, it's not gonna matter now. Ugh, so much for a perfect win. Actually, maybe I could just challenge myself and just make it just more hateful. Actually, in this battle, you can't even lose anyway, so what's really the point? And I really mean that, you can't lose. Look at this. I'm just going to intentionally kill myself. Let's just go with that. Oh no, I'm dead. I like Maria. I'm going Super Saiyan. Yeah, so at this point, I'm pretty much invincible. Yeah, can't even hit me. Oh well. Holy Cross. Yeah, well, so much for that perfect win. I mean, when I test played it, I did it great, but of course it doesn't happen now. Oh yeah, that's right. We actually get a narration in the Japanese version. I don't know why not in the American version. Really? He vanished.
Castlevania, the castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist, as if to show how the
Well, that's awfully convenient.
forces struggled for the soul of a man named Alucard. He who had once fought alongside Trevor Belmont against his own immortal father, Count Dracula himself. To purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what was meant to be eternal slumber.
So he pretty much
But now,
laid dormant for all this time.
and cries of the innocent, the eternal battle of good and evil has come full circle once more. Dracula's castle beckons for you.
What does it mean for you? Is he talking to me directly or Alucard? Maybe trying to break the fourth wall. Whatevs. Castlevania. Yeah, so, I gotta say, the narration wasn't too bad. I don't know if it was... I think it was different dialogue. I don't honestly remember anymore. It's been quite some time since I read that intro opening. Alright, so now all of a sudden we have a new protagonist, Alucard. And I guess apparently it's the same Alucard from Castlevania 3, although not quite looking the same. But you gotta admit, he does look damn good for his age. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't get my bonus 5 hit points. I would have started off with 75 if I didn't take that hit from Dracula. And plus I probably would have gotten some more stuff too if I didn't use any of my sub-weapons, but honestly I didn't care at that point. I kind of lost it. Let's see, what I have is the Alucard Sword, Alucard Shield, Dragon Helm, the Alucard Mail, Twilight Cloak, Necklace of Jade. Got no accessory for that one. Yeah, so this plays off as a similar... I mean, I guess the best way to describe the gameplay, it's like a action platformer with some RPG elements, in a way. I guess you can almost call it like an action RPG, kind of. Hit points 70, MP 20. I'm pretty sure MP this time is magic points, not mana points, or Mako points. I don't know. Strength 6, conscious 6. I don't honestly remember what those stats really are supposed to mean. I know strength is obvious, luck is pretty obvious. I think intelligence was supposed to be for spells, and that's all I really can remember. I mean, honestly, the regular stats don't really mean too much. Let's see. Do I need to change anything while I'm here? I guess not. Let's see. Time attack. Well, that's just basically seeing what you accomplish at a certain time. Like here, Richter defeats Dracula in 6:44. Window color. To change the color of the window, but I'm just going to keep it default. We don't care too much. Let's see. Well, of course, Alucard controls a lot different than Richter. Mostly uses swords this time. So you got jump, you got shield, which can deflect projectiles. And of course you have the stupid backdash. The really goofy looking backdash that everyone uses for speed runs. Which, I'm not going to really bother using it that much, because honestly it's going to tire my fingers out if I'm going to keep repeatedly pressing the button. I mean, more or less I'm going to probably do jump cuts anyway. Like fast forward and jump cuts like I always do. So what's really the point? Level up. Yeah, so, yeah, level 2. Yeah, so my attack is 48, defense is 40. Yeah, so I got experience. My next time I level up, I need 150 experience points. I got no gold right now. Killed 13. I got 9 rooms explored. I really couldn't tell you how many rooms there are in this entire castle. Oh. Let's see, trying to jump. Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can remember all the hidden places. I'm gonna try. I mean, I don't 100% remember. I mean, granted, I still had to use a guide just to find out where most of the places at. I mean, thinking about it, the highest completion I ever got in this game was, well, I think technically, officially, I think the highest completion you can get is a, well, wow, so many. The highest completion you can actually get is 200.6%. That's the highest completion you can get. The highest I ended up was 200.3. So somewhere along the way, I missed 0.3%. Which, a little bit sad, actually. Because I couldn't tell you where I need to look for the other 0.3. Oh my god, I'm dying here. Maybe not a smart idea to go down there. Because unfortunately, Dracula, Alucard can't swim. Let's see. Oh. A little bit of delayed response, but okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember there's a little glitch you can do. Well, I'll get into it later. Oh god, even Alucard's voice doesn't sound right. He sounds bored.
I will do neither. Step aside, old man.
Such arrogance. Very well, but I shall see you very soon.
Not really. It will be a long while before we see him again. Okay, so bad news. We lost all of our stuff. Completely bare. Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, the only thing left is just my potion, and my neutron bomb, and some food. That's all I have. I mean, it kind of sucks. They start you off with the best weapons in the game, or at least some of the good weapons in the game, and then it takes it away within like the first like 2 minutes. But anyway, like I was saying with the glitch, there's a glitch where if you get hit, and knocked back into this area, you can actually bypass the entire scene with death and actually keep all your weapons. Which, I mean, I did try that once. It took some work, but it was helpful, I guess, if you wanted to make the game easier. Although, I guess you'd be cheating, but, I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of things you can do in this game to break it pretty easily. Heart max up. Alright, so... Actually, how many hearts do I even have? Okay, I have a max of 59 hearts. And remember, in terms of Castlevania, hearts are pretty much like ammunition for your sub-weapons. Come on. Climb. Alright, so I gotta get a weapon. Luckily I can get one from here. If I can actually hit. There you go. Short sword. Well, I guess granted, you can argue that your fists are actually a good weapon. I guess. Because, I mean, if you can't technically do double punching. I mean, if you time it well enough. But I'd like to also get like a sword, so... Red rust. Oh yeah, the red rust. A rusty red sword. Unfortunately, it's two-handed, meaning I need both my hands to use them. Speaking of hands, I think it was kind of strange. I think in the Sega Saturn version, for some weird reason, you actually have 3 hands. I don't know how that's even possible, but you apparently had 3 hands to work with. I mean, I know Alucard's supposed to be a vampire like his father Dracula, but I don't think he's a monster. That he has 3 arms. Okay, here's the save spot. Of course, if it's the first time saving, it's automatic, so you have to save. And I guess I might as well. But actually, the save rooms are actually pretty useful, as it can actually replenish all your hit points and your magic points. If only it kind of replenishes your hearts, that would have been nice. Cuba Zoe. Let's see. I think it's automatically on. So let me see. So we've got a bunch of relics that you can activate. So the Cube of Zoe causes items to materialize. So pretty much now everything you destroy, items will materialize. Like hearts, money, stuff like that. The Alchemy Laboratory. Try not to get hit. Oh my god. Oh, if I could just reach. Thank you. If only the sword wasn't too short. Let's see, the hide cuirass, huh? Well, I mean, it's the only defense I really have at this point, so I might as well. I guess it's better than nothing. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. He actually knocked me way back down there. I gotta say, I think Alucard's knockback is even worse than Richter's. Oh, good. Leather shield. Might as well. I mean, eventually I'll start equipping some good stuff. Eventually. Let's see, what was in here? Okay, another save room. I'm just gonna go for it. No, I don't want to save, I just want to get my health back. Got more of these axe armors. Luckily, the shield does help to block out the axes. Again, though, I mean, the shields only work with projectile attacks, so any melee-based attacks are not going to do anything. That's right. Trying to remember most of the secret locations. There's a lot in this game. I don't know, I might have to end up using a guide again just to remember most of it. Huh. Life max up. Let's see. Just trying to remember. Trying to make sure here I'm not missing anything, but since technically I still miss 0.3% of my best file, obviously there's some place I overlooked. Say it though, 0.3%. I mean, I could be anywhere. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Alright, so I picked up the dagger sub-weapon. Which, actually I'm going to probably trade out whenever I get another one. Because I'm almost reaching my first boss battle. If I can destroy this thing. Come on. Alright. Wait, what level am I at? 4? Okay. Let's see. Move this here. Activate that. Now I can actually jump. Just trying to collect some hearts along the way. The cloth cape. Well made, but shabby looking. I guess a little... I guess up my defense a little bit more. Why not? Not exactly sure how does a cape really give you a defense. Alright. Doing pretty good so far. Jump, jump, jump. I don't remember what's here. Oh, save room. Okay. Let's see. Well, granted, I mean, I've played Symphony of the Night about at least a dozen times, I can say. So, I mean, some places I'm more familiar than others. Alright, so here we are in the first boss fight. Oh, okay, that wasn't good. Okay, come on. Okay, I gotta start getting too close. Oh, it would suck if I died this early in the game. Well, okay, if I can hit both of them with the axe, that'd be nice. Oh, come on. It's like I always land that poorly. Ugh. Gotta watch out for the fireball attack. Because it's pretty deadly. Well, I got one of them, at least. Ow. Whoa. There you go. Not quite really how I usually do this, but I guess I wanted to try something different. Well, whatever the case, they're both dead. Okay, level 6. Wow, I'm just leveling up like crazy. Alright. Another short sword. I don't really care about that. Oh, I got the blood zombies. Remember these guys. Let's see, I think this takes me back down to the... Actually, I don't remember where this takes me anymore. I think it's the blocked off area that I couldn't get into, I think. Well, let's see. Got some shades, which lowers the intelligence, but ups my defense a little bit more. Yeah, I'll go with it. No, besides the cape, you don't really see any other changes to Alucard whenever you equip new, you know, accessories and stuff like that. But I guess it would have been more goofy looking. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess I can go with something like this. Calling it a basic short sword, even though I technically have a short sword. It's not really a sword, it's more like just a knife, but I don't know, I guess go with the base lard. Why not? I mean, if I'm fast on the buttons, I could do a lot of damage. Although I'm thinking about it, I don't know if there's any special attacks with this. Yeah, that's another thing. Some of the weapons that Alucard can have secondary abilities. Like, technically, the Alucard sword actually had, like, a teleporting ability. Fortunately, I never got to show it off. And honestly, I kind of forget I have it sometimes. Okay, save room. Actually, I should probably check the map. Let's see. What was the map button again on this? Okay. Well, I mean, that's probably about, like, 10% of the map I just covered so far. Ooh. Cloth tunic. Well, actually, that's worse. Huh. Okay, never mind. Ow. Oh man, what was that spell? Yeah, another thing Alucard can do is use spells, but I can't... Okay, got the same thing. Actually, I'm gonna go with the prism. Why not? God, what was that? I'm trying to remember how to... I mean, Alucard has like a lot of spells that he can activate, but I can't remember some of them off the top of my head. I need to look through a guide real quick just to remember. Yeah, so I got the prism. Ow. That was poor timing. Oh, great, I'm poisoned. Yeah, so the prism just throws a crystal that actually ricochets off of walls. Oh, come on. I'm doing a pretty bad job right now. Oh, this poison status. Actually, I don't remember what poison does here, to be honest. Oh, look. Holy water. Although it doesn't work quite the same as Richter's holy water. Let's see. Yeah, pretty close one. No, I don't want the dagger. Or maybe I do. Save. But actually, yeah, I'm probably need to at least replenish my health. I really don't need to save right now. Let's see. Any hidden spots? I really can't say. Well, at least I can get some hearts while I'm at it. Ah, just too short. Ah, come on. Ow. Oh, come on. Okay, right or left? I honestly don't know. Oh wait, I know where this is gonna lead me, but I'm gonna go the other way first. There you go. Spirit Orb. And shows enemy damage. Okay. So make it more true RPG style. I'm doing 9 points of damage with this little knife. Okay. Alright. A little bit nervous going into this area because unfortunately a few tough enemies. Let's see. Oh. Well, luckily the holy water does help. It does a lot of damage. I mean, well, granted, it just does a lot of multiple hits at once. I mean, but the overall damage is pretty good. Okay, so these things. The scream's a little annoying. Well, at least I'm getting a lot of cash, I think. Actually, how much do I have? Oh, I got over 1,000 already. Oh, no, I don't want the knife. I mean, I think I can switch back to the other weapons. Ow. Oh, come on. Not good. Okay. Almost dead. The door. Oh, good. Back here again. Okay. Just opening up multiple rooms here. Of course, the opening is a little too narrow for me to get into it. Alright, well, actually, first I'm gonna probably replenish my health. And I guess I'm gonna backtrack all the way to where I was. Actually, maybe at this point I might consider just fast forwarding. Okay, well, took some time, but I managed to get back up here. Oh, Fleeman. Get away. Oh, I hate these guys. They're so annoying.
Wait, are you human? What are you doing here?
Okay, that was weird.
Likewise, I'm Maria, and you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
You know, I do give him props for at least having Maria sound like a teenager, because that's technically what she's supposed to be. Because I think she was supposed to be, I think she was supposed to be, well, like a 10-year-old girl or something like that. Yeah, there's kind of weird transitions are kind of odd, but I guess that's just how it is on this emulator. Yeah, I think according to the, well, I think according to the instruction manual, I think Maria's supposed to be 15, I think? If I'm not mistaken, I think she's supposed to be 15 in this game. Oh, come on. And of course, she's out looking for Richter because, well, again, depending on which canon you want to follow, really. If you want to go with Rondo of Blood, then I guess technically Maria would be, I guess, just a random relative of Richter in some way. But of course, in the Dracula Chronicles, they made it where technically Maria would be Richter's sister-in-law. Oh, actually, well, I guess I can try it. Go with the stopwatch, why not? Or actually, maybe I can go with the book. Or the Holy Bible, whatever. If it, for those religious people or non-religious people. I mean, it's a Bible. Oh, come on. This table's giving me trouble. And that's a weird thing to say. Oh, I can't go this way yet. The door is magically sealed. Well, I mean, this game is supposed to be, well, Metroid style, where you can technically explore anywhere at any time. And, yeah, that is true. It's just technically in the beginning you're on a linear path, since there's not really much you can do at this point. Okay, go Holy Bible. When I read the Holy Bible, Holy Cross, Holy Water. Level up again. Oh, these things. These rose things. Maybe I should stick with the knife for a while. I'm doing a pretty good amount of damage, surprisingly. Keep that. Loading. Disguise as a walkway. Oh, that's right. You also get these jewelry, which, I mean, technically you can use them as accessories per se, but they don't really do anything. It's just cosmetic, I guess, but you can just mostly use them to sell them. So I really don't know why they bother giving you the option then to really use them. Oh, whoa. Oh, I gotta be careful, I'm almost dead here. And yeah, and I really don't want to use my, I really don't want to use my potion. At least not yet. Let's see. down here. Alright, let's look through the telescope. See fish. Okay. Well, I think technically there's supposed to be a ferryman out there, but I think that's supposed to be later. I think. Trying to be careful. I think there was a breakable wall somewhere, but I don't remember where. Oh boy. Almost gonna be dead. No, I really gotta be careful. I'm almost dead here. Can't take much more of this. Just can't quite reach. Ah. Oof. Alright. If I can get past this hallway. Okay. I think it's right here. Yeah. I don't need to save yet. Well, actually, I probably should, because problem is, if you die, you gotta go all the way back to the last save. So, actually, maybe I should, just to be on the safe side. Unfortunately, sometimes in this game, I get a little reckless, and I end up doing stuff that I have no idea is gonna get me killed. Yeah, I don't know why the transitions are always like that. It's just... I don't know. Again, it could be the emulation. Oh no, it's me. I'm going up against me. Oh. Ow. Well, seems like he has the Alucard sword. He throws daggers. Although technically my knife is still stronger. Come on. I think stat-wise he's supposed to have 120 hit points, maybe? Come on. Ugh. Ow. I'm trying. Oh. Forgot he has his bat move. Well, it worked. I guess. Life max up. Might get a few more hearts. Actually, what is my max now? Oh, 73. Gladius. Let's see. A little bit more damage. Although I think it really does point I could probably use a sword. I mean, I just wanted something better than the stupid short sword. Oh, missed the jump. That one's always tricky to make. Alright, let's try again. I gotta say, moving around is just so slow, honestly. Unless I can get my bat transformation or my gravity boots. Another life max up. Cash. Skeleton. Let's go here. Well, remember, I think this is supposed to be the library. The long library, I should say. Huh. I already covered a good chunk of the map already. It hasn't even been an hour yet. Just looking at my time, it hasn't been an hour. I got Uncurse. Let's see. Flayman, no, forget it. Using the book. When in doubt, use the book. Well, it works most of the time anyway. Let's see, the bronze cuirass, right? A little bit higher defense. Oh, come on. Getting these $1 is just kind of meaningless. I got cheese. I kind of wish Alucard can do the item crash like Richter can. I mean, it would be nice. Wow, good critical. Ow. Oh, great. I'm cursed. Can't use my weapon. Although, really, what sense does that make? I can't use my weapon because I'm cursed, or my arm's broken? Got evil books. Let's take this path. Hopefully there's some good stuff here. The fairy scroll, huh? And that did what now? Oh, it displays enemies' names. Okay. Magic tome. Well, in case you're wondering what the names of these enemies, there you go. Duron. Oh, come on. Thornweed. Spellbook.
It's been a long time, old one.
Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
Oh, but young master, I could never betray the good count.
Really? You couldn't betray him.
Reward.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
That's almost exactly the same thing he said in the American version. He won't betray Count Dracula unless he gets paid. Yeah, so we got the librarian, which kind of acts as our... Well, I guess you could say our dealer here. He pretty much gets items, spells, stuff like that. I guess also there's other stuff like enemy lists, which pretty much just gives you an enemy list of all the enemies you face. Destroyed by Richter in 1792, 5 years ago. Yeah, so pretty much with all these enemy lists, pretty much gives you level, hit points, their strong versus, immune, weak versus, absorb, item drops, the amount of experience, yada yada. Sound test, that's... Well, my sound test is basically allowing you to play... Pretty much have like an original soundtrack, pretty much. Go for any song here. Tactics, that's for boss battles. Same thing like in Rondo of Blood, if you want to know strategy and how to defeat bosses. But really, if you defeat the boss, what's the point of having the tactics to defeat him? Seems a little backwards to me. I guess I can sell this. Well, okay, definitely I need the Jewel of Open. Let's see. What else can I get? Wow, everything's so expensive. You know what? Maybe... I don't have enough for any of these. Ring of Pails isn't too bad. The... Oh, that's right. Because I beat the game, I technically now have access to the duplicator, which pretty much just allows you to duplicate items in your inventory, or you know, any usable items really. Castle map. Of course, I think the cost decreases the more you uncover it. Oh man, I don't remember most of these spells anymore. I don't know, do I really want to spend money just to remember it? I'd rather just look back into... You know, I'm not going to spend money on that. I'm just going to look through a guide, because technically Alucard has access to all of his spells. You just have to know the button prompts for it. I'd rather just look them up after this. Try to save some money here. Until finding a farming method of doing it, of getting some money. You know what, might as well get a library card. Pretty much allows you to have instant access to the library. It pretty much teleports you straight to the librarian. And I think honestly that's pretty much it. Because there's really nothing here. Oh, I guess I can go with the saber. I could go with the saber if I really wanted to. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna stick with what I got. Yeah, so I think it should be my relics now. Yeah. Jewel of Open can open locked blue doors. Which that's good. Which, well, now I have to pretty much go back. Well, I guess I can technically keep going a little bit further until I reach the a similar point. I mean, really, at this point, I could either keep going straight to... I could keep going in this area, or I can just go back. It's really up to you. But, I mean, eventually I had to uncover everything, so... It's just kind of an order as to which route you want to take. Oh man, so many books. Yeah. Alright, well... Actually, speaking of routes, let's see. Well, this doesn't technically give me all the routes of Dracula's castle. It may look like it, but this is not all of it. Trust me. I think this is only about half the map. Oh, actually, maybe less if we want to be technical about it, but I'm jumping a little too far ahead into that, but I can't just use my weapons. I know I'm cursed, but come on, it doesn't mean my arms are broken. Time to go out. You know, I'm gonna go straight up. Why not? Might as well get it over with. Skeleton ape. I remember these guys. Spear guards. And bone archer. Bone musket. Or I thought I see skeletons with guns. Medusa heads. Sword lords. Ow, ow. Okay, I'm just taking huge hits. Just taking so many hits. Elevator activated. Huh, I love the font that just popped out of nowhere. Oh, come on. Can't make that jump. Oh, these Medusa heads. Didn't like them then, I don't like them now. Alright, well, I don't want to... Well, maybe I should save at this point. Well, I want to explore a little bit more. If I remember where... If I remember where some of these places take me, that'd be nice. Like, where does this lead? Oh, yeah. I remember this. Got a teleporter room. I mean, I guess that's the best way to put it. Which, I guess that's nice. Getting from point A to point B a little bit quicker. Yeah, so I'm back here near the entrance. Hey, I mean, pretty nice way of traveling. Although I just wish you can actually choose the location of the teleports. Alright, so I'm back up there. Oh, now it's foggy. I was only gone for like a minute. Soul of Wolf. I think that's up here, yeah. Allows me to transform into a wolf. Oh, actually, how does that even work here? I mean, technically, I'm using a PS4 controller, so... But this is based off of the PSP controls, so... I don't know if it's exactly the same or not. I guess it's almost the same. Because I remember they had to use like 3 shoulder buttons for transformations or something like that, but since the PSP only had 2, oh... Well, I think that's pretty much mostly what I want to get done this part. Yeah, I think at this point I should probably just save. Oh, axe. Don't get me. Well, overwrite data, yes. Well, I think I'm done for right now. But not a bad start. I mean, judging by the amount I've gotten through here, I could probably be able to finish all of this within about, oh, I don't know, maybe about 10, 11 parts, something like that. I mean, if I manage to condense them, well, we'll see. I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. Managed to get to level 13, surprisingly, so quickly. Alright, well, good start. Go through more rooms later and see, hopefully I can find some more stuff for me to equip. Well, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.